H.A.P.P.Y, and you are not going to believe who I got on the opening show, season 3. Positive side of the bad stuff. I got, hold on. That's right, I got Black Businesswomen Rock's founder, awesome, amazing being, Miss Natalyn Randle.
Yay! Yes.
How are you doing today?
I am so wonderful. Thank you for having me today.
Of course.
Yes.
So thank you for being here.
Thank you.
I got introduced to what you do fairly recently, actually. Mutual friend of ours invited me to come to one of your events.
Okay.
I went and I could not, you will not believe the layout this beautiful woman does. I mean, it is more than a notion. I mean, vendors, speakers, the event and the merchandise and everything. It is a complete package. And it is for us, which is beautiful, beautiful Black business women. And I just applaud you for what you're doing. So tell me a little bit about, first of all, how, well, one, you, and then how you got started in this, because I mean, this is not a journey you just wake up one day and go, you know what, I think I'm gonna start me a business.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just talk to business women, and it just happens. It does not work like that.
Right.
So tell me how you got on this journey.
Well, with this Black Businesswomen Rock journey, I really don't know where it came from, really.
I love that.
You know, I really, until I got, you know, connected with God, quiet time, you know, taking a walk, you know, bringing the volume down in my life, you know, to listen. Because a lot of times we hear a lot of noise. There's too much noise going on.
I told y'all.
Too much noise.
Yes.
So I have to bring that volume down and start listening and tuning in to what God has me, you know, wanted me to do.
I love it.
And that's what I started doing.
I love it. Listening is so key. And we talk about listening to other people in the outside world, but it's so important to listen to you. To listen to what your body and what your spirit is telling you to do. Oh,
yes. And I struggled with that, you know, at the beginning, because the volume was so loud in my 20s, 30s, and 40s. But seemed like the older I started getting, you know, the volume started coming down. It's like, why am I here? What is my purpose?
Oh.
You know, things like that. And I was like, okay, God, okay, why am I here? So when I started walking into my purpose journey, that's when all the answers started coming for me.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Now, one of my favorite stories is the story of how you had your event.
Yes.
And then someone told you how it was going to blow up.
Right.
But then you're like, I don't know. And then you didn't do it again.
I didn't do it again.
Not
do it
right
again
away.
for one year. I didn't do it. So, girl, the fear stepped in because, you know, I had it in my home, in the backyard. You know, I said, let me put this together. You know, first of all, it's like, okay, I want to do something in my backyard. Okay, Black business women. And I was trying to figure out the name, you know, because I was on my purpose journey and God was talking with me and everything. And I was like, Black business women, what? Black, I need to add something to that. Something. So I called my best friend. I was like, girl, I'm looking for a name. I want to have something in my backyard. Girl, what can we put with Black business women? She's like, let me ask my friends. Let me check around. She said, rock, girl, rock. I'll rock, y'all. And I was like, Black business women rock? There you go.
I like it.
And then I started putting it together. I said, okay, I want speakers. I want vendors there. I want us to network. I just want us to embrace one another and collaborate. And that's what happened, you know. And it was a young lady there in the back, and she couldn't believe it. You know, she was like, who put this together? Did you do all of this? And I was like, yeah. She said, you going global. I was like, no, I'm not. Me, shy, because I'm shy. You know, I was like behind the scene, and I was like, no, not me. I'm not going global.
Wow.
You know, but I had it in my backyard, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing. And then 2012, I didn't do it because I allowed fear to step in.
Yeah.
Fear started, oh, you gonna do that, huh? Oh, you about to start something, huh?
Yeah, let's see.
And I was like, okay, I don't think this is for me. And so I didn't do it in 2012. But someone came to me that was there in 2011, and she enjoyed herself. She was like, you going to do it again this year? You know, what's going on? And I looked at it. That was like confirmation for me to move forward with it. Yeah. And I did. And I came back in 2013. Been doing it ever since.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
And I know it's grown. I know it's grown because, I mean, like I said, the event I went to was not in her backyard. So it has grown into just... I can't wait for you to need a stadium. That's why I can't wait. You're going to need a stadium.
I know.
Pretty soon because it's off the chain. It's really off the chain, and I love it. So talk to me a little bit about you know, how you get to happy. Everybody knows that my center is really about the happy, the hearing your truth, acknowledging your feelings, giving yourself permission to feel better, purging your past, and then yielding to the life you've built. And you're building this amazing life. And I love how, because you do have to give yourself permission to own your success, which is, you wouldn't think so,
right?
But we do. We need to give ourselves permission for that. So talk to me about how did you even hear the truth? How did you hear your truth to even get started?
Well, I heard my truth by connecting with God. You know what I'm saying? And the truth is, with this temple, we have the power. And I didn't have that. I thought it was there, but
it's always there.
Yeah, it was there, but I couldn't find it.
Yes.
I didn't know how to find it.
Yes.
And so that connection with God in the quiet time, being around nature, that's what started me. It's like, I didn't even appreciate this temple, and this is something that God gave us.
Yes.
So my journey with God was, you need to get to know this temple that I gave you. And you need to, you have the power to do what I need you to do.
Absolutely.
So you need to tune into your assignment, because I have an assignment with God. I sit in class, quiet time.
Oh, that's awesome.
With God.
Isn't that awesome? That is amazing.
Yes. And so I get my assignments from that.
That's fantastic.
And then I move on my assignments. So he gives them to me, and then I move.
And that's key.
Yes.
That is key.
Yeah.
I think we hear a lot of, we hear our truth, and just like you said, even with your event, I don't believe it. Because someone walked right up to you and told you your truth.
Yes.
Like, nope, I'm not ready to hear that.
Yeah.
I don't believe you. And so we get stuck in what we think we're supposed to be doing, or the path we're on, or even just where we're comfortable.
Yes.
And then it's not until we actually sit in the quiet and really listen and own, go, and again, feel how it is in your body. Like, what is my body feeling from that?
Right.
Your body will always tell you the truth.
Yes.
And so when you finally come on to your truth, you'll know it right away.
Yes.
That's
and one thing I find out too, that people are scared for the quiet.
Yes.
People don't want to be alone. They don't want to be in a space of quiet.
No.
It's like, oh my God, I need to be around someone. Okay, I need to play some music. The TV needs to be. But so that's a process. That
is.
Took me a while.
It is. I have a good friend of mine. It's funny you said that. I have a good friend of mine that I mentioned to him about sitting just for 5 minutes. I know I'm like, we won't put you in the advanced class yet. Let's just try 5 minutes.
Okay.
And just sit in quiet. Can't do it.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Right.
Cannot do it. Quiet is so powerful.
It is.
It is so powerful. And then you add nature, like you said.
Yes.
Because we're the way we're designed to connect. Because everything is connected.
Yes.
And when we don't connect, that's where we come in with the blockage.
Yes.
So when you allow yourself to let some of that in,
yeah,
it's amazing. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you let the quiet in, you got quiet, you walked in, and you finally heard your truth.
Yes.
So how did you feel about that once you did?
I felt good. It was hard. It was a struggle. It was like I had to take baby steps and give myself permission to say it is okay to fumble through this. It's okay to try to figure it out. And you know what I do? I call it lessons and blessings.
Ooh. Like that.
Lessons and blessings. So I don't call it failure or anything. It's a lesson. I say, God, what is the lesson? What is my lesson from this? And then what is the blessing? Because I'm blessing someone through going through that lesson.
Exactly. And it is. We are always growing. Every single time, everything we do. I say this in some of my speeches, that it's unfortunate that as adults we get a bad rap. When kids do something wrong, it's called learning. But when adults do something wrong, it's called failing. And that's not fair.
Right.
That's not fair. You are learning until you die.
That's it.
So that is fantastic that you have reframed that, and it is lessons and blessings, because that is exactly what it is.
That's what it is.
Because that's the only way you're gonna grow.
That's it. That's it. Yeah.
Fantastic. Oh my God. Well, because it is a journey, and what you said is very true, and we're afraid to go on that journey. And once you make the choice, like I've said this to you before, this train has left the station.
Yeah.
You know, the Black Businesswomen Rock.
Okay.
It's on
It's
fire.
moving.
It is moving.
It's moving.
And I love the propelling, where it's going, and what it's doing, in the direction it's headed in, because what we need as women, especially, and in women of color, sadly, in the world we're in, and now with recent events, we need each other even more. a little bit, because unfortunately we're still afraid to share our voice.
Yes.
And what you have done is you've given us permission to share our voice. And even aside from just being women of color, Black businesswomen.
Yes.
Businesswomen of any color, quite honestly.
Yes.
Businesswomen.
Yes.
Get such a bad rap in the world because we're women.
Right.
And so to have a strong opinion, to stand up, to fight, to argue a point.
Yes.
We're viewed as difficult.
Yes.
Or unapproachable and hard to deal with. But when you get us all together,
it's a beautiful thing.
We get it.
Yeah, we get it.
Yeah, we all get it. And it's amazing how there are a whole lot of that combativeness when we're all together. It's amazing how that happens.
Right.
We all get it. We just talk.
Yeah.
And we grow and make amazing things happen.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So you gave yourself permission. So now what else are you giving yourself permission to do in this journey? Because I've seen where you're growing.
Yeah.
What else is happening? What are you giving?
Well, I'm giving
myself
permission.
Love it.
Myself, because forgiving myself for what I went through the past, through family, and just forgiving and saying it's okay. Don't reach back and say my mom did this or my dad did this and then my brother did this. It's me.
It's on you.
I'm responsible for me. You know what I'm saying? So giving myself permission now to have that connection, listen in, get my assignments, and move on this journey. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay. Take baby steps.
Yes.
Baby steps. It's okay. Yes. And I constantly tell myself, it seems like my body just like an ease when I say it's okay. And I need to start committing to myself. Commit to self. Start there. Start there.
Yeah.
Commit to yourself.
Yeah, because unless you do that for you, you can't give away what you don't own yourself.
Right.
So you have to commit giving yourself that goodness, taking care of yourself.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So I am constantly in training.
Love that.
I'm in training. You know what I'm saying?
You're in training.
Training.
Just
keep moving.
Give yourself permission because you're on the
and when you fall off, keep going.
Keep going.
And what God has said to me, distractions. See, we get a lot of distractions. So what's the procedure?
Right.
What is the procedure?
What is the procedure?
The procedure. God said, give me the distraction and you stay here on your journey.
I love it when you
And what's the procedure? The procedure is to serve.
I love it.
That's it. That's it. That's all. Serve. And every time I say serve, my body just comes. Just serve. It's not about me. It's about others. Serve.
Feels good. Yeah.
And so when I get into a situation, distraction, what's the procedure? Give you the distraction. What did I tell you to do? Stay on your purpose.
That's it.
And serve.
And serve.
That's it.
And that's what we're here to do. We are so here to do. And you do that with Black Businesswomen Rock, because you give us a platform and a voice to be able to talk about our mission, our journey. I love, unfortunately, this is going to air after this event that's coming up, the baggage confession.
Oh yes.
Which I think is wonderful because we do have baggage.
Yes.
And you've given us a platform to help other people get over theirs.
Yes.
The panel, myself and a few other wonderful women are on this panel, and we're going to be talking about the baggage that we've carried and overcome, and how to do that.
Yes.
And that is so the key. But you have given us that voice, that audience, to be able to help them to serve. To serve. Essentially.
Yeah.
So what are some of the things that you've had to purge? Because along with moving forward and giving yourself permission, stuff has to fall away. When you start to grow, is there are people and things in your life that naturally fall off because they can't keep up.
Right.
So
everybody can't go.
Everybody can't go.
Right.
Where you going. So what are some of the things that have naturally fall off, but also some of the things that you said had to go, you know what? I think I'm going to have to pull away from that because that's not going to serve me on this part of this journey.
What I do is I started reevaluating my investment.
I love it. Kind of like the process.
A process.
I like that.
So I had to reevaluate. I said, okay, when you invest in something, you want a return. You want a return on that investment. So I said, okay,
Black
investment. Okay, so family, I have to reevaluate that. Friends, I have to reevaluate. So I looked at the family. I said, you know, I'm investing in certain things. Am I getting a return?
Right.
So I cannot invest in negativity in my family. So I have to drop that. So I have to shift. You know, shift it and come to them in a different way.
Exactly.
To show, because I want to see the positive. Tell me something good about somebody, not negative. I can't invest in the negativity side of it, but I can invest in that positive side of it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Friends, you know, what am I getting a return? What am I getting returns on? And some things I'm not getting return. The stuff I'm not getting return, I have to put it to the side.
Yes.
Have to shift that also.
Yeah.
Have to shift within me, invest in myself. Some things that I was doing, I said, I don't see no return here. And then collaboration with Black Businesswomen Rock. Another thing I have to look at, what am I getting back in return that can help both of us? Not just me, us.
Exactly.
You know, us. And so I have to reevaluation. What is the return? So I focus on the returns.
I love
Investing in myself and focusing on the returns.
I love it. And that's important because, I mean, that is truly thinking like a business. At the end of the day, that's exactly what we need to do. You have to get a return on your investment. And that's not selfish. It's not any of that. It is exactly how it's supposed to be. Because when you are of service, yes, it is great to serve.
Right.
But there has to be a return so that you can serve some more.
Yes.
You can't just do everything. You can't gift everything away.
Right.
As wonderful as that is, and as much as you might want to gift everything away leaves you with nothing.
Right.
And you are so depleted.
Yes.
You can't serve if you're depleted.
That's right.
So I love that you're looking at the return on everything because that is so important. And
I look at every situation and say, is there a return?
Yes.
Within this situation, and me watching TV all day long, is that a return? What am I getting from that? You know, so when the conference comes, you know, I'm looking for you to get a return off of whatever is going on at this conference. Don't come and say, oh, the speakers was wonderful. Oh, I bought from this vendor. No, no, no. I want to know, what are you going to do when you leave here?
What is the action?
The action.
What is the action?
What is your assignment when you leave here?
Love it.
Yes. You need to turn that assignment in sooner or later.
Right.
That assignment needs to be turned in.
Yes, exactly.
So,
because it's just going to sit there.
Yeah.
And in 2, 3, 5 years from now, I'm like, oh, well, you know, I was thinking about, I went to this thing once, and it said, you know, but what did you do with it?
Yes.
So, like you said, action is so important.
Action is so, and I put on my Facebook page, about a week or two ago, solutions equals action.
Love it.
Solutions equal action.
Yeah.
And I so want to help our people. Don't come, because I was that person, going to seminars, going to net mixers and all that, sitting there taking my little notes, just sitting there, put them to the side. Okay, girl, you going? Yeah, girl, you going? I'm going too. Where we going? Okay, right? Girl, we taking notes and put it to the side. Girl, you going? Girl,
it's like, again and again and again and again.
When are you gonna stop and say, let me utilize this stuff?
Let me take some of this.
Let me take, and that's what I did.
Yeah.
I started taking, I was the one in the corner in the back, shy, taking notes and stuff. Didn't have no tool, didn't know what to do.
Wow.
But then I pulled those notes out. And I was like, you know what, I went here and they said this, oh, how to set goals. Okay, let me start setting my goals. Let me start doing this. I started taking action and everything that started shifting.
That's what happens.
Start shifting.
You have to take action.
You know,
it will not move on its own.
Yes.
I mean, some things will, but mostly by and large, if you don't start that train moving, it's just gonna sit there. Yeah. And you're gonna watch it. Just watch it go. Yeah. And you're gonna watch everybody else go too. It's like, why am I not moving? Yeah. What's happening? Yeah. Love it. Yeah. That's fantastic. So now that you have gotten rid of all the stuff that's in the way. Right. Not all of it. But some of it, because we're good people. There's always gonna be stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be stuff. But you've made a way to build this brand, to grow it, and take it to places like I'm in on where it's going. Y'all need to get on board. I'm just telling you, you really do. But now, how are you allowing yourself? How are you yielding to that? Like, once you have built this wonderful thing, how do you live in it? Because everybody can. Everybody starts to build it, and it's like they do something to sabotage it, or it's like, well, I don't really deserve all of this, so maybe I should, maybe this isn't right. How are you yielding to this new life and living in it and continuing the journey, keeping it going?
Yeah, you know what? I do fall. It's times that I wanted to give up.
Love it.
On Black Businesswomen Rock.
I hear you.
I was like, God, I cannot do it. I was down. I was down last year, and I said to myself, I said, you know what? I can't do this. I can't go on. God, is this really for me? Is this really my purpose to be doing this?
Love it.
And I was down. But then I got a phone call, you know, and just motivating me. This girl, how you do? Not even knowing that I was down.
Wow.
You know, just talking to them, girl, you having a conference this year? I mean, what's going on? Everything good? You know, you still pushing on? So that's right there pulled me back up again. Got me in motion again. Mm-hmm. So I surround myself with women, people in general, just to support what I do.
Yeah.
You know, just support it. You know, not me, you just supporting me, us supporting one another.
Exactly.
You know,
and they don't always have to get it. That's something I tell not only my audience, but my friends and family, you know, too, is I might do something, or someone in my circle might do something. I don't have to get it. I do have to support them, though.
Right.
And that's really what's important. You don't necessarily have to get it, and you might get it later. You might never get it.
Right.
But if you believe in that person, if you understand what they're working toward, then it's really about supporting what they're trying to do. So by surrounding yourself with people who are, you know, just there to say, you know what, whatever you need, I got you. I don't have to get it. I don't have to do it. I just have to support you.
Yeah.
That's what's important.
Yeah.
And so to have that person call you out of the blue, again, they probably didn't even know.
No, that's what I was going through.
What you were going through, but that made a difference, and it pushed you back into action.
And then I always remember God saying, what's the procedure? I always go back to what's the procedure, because if I don't stay on purpose, on my purpose journey, I wouldn't be with you here today. It would not be a Black Businesswomen Rock conference this coming up November.
Love it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No baggage confession, people telling their story if I would have gave up on it.
Exactly.
So I have to keep moving for us.
Yeah, exactly. And we so need it. We really do. It's great to have a venue and a place where we can be honest.
Yes.
Because again, that is one, it's hard to do, first of all. But to have a safe space and to find like-minded women and or people just in general that say it's okay to be flawed. Like you're allowed to be human in this space. Yeah. Share your story, because your story is going to help somebody else.
Right.
For you to give us a platform to do that is no small feat, and I just want to thank you for that, because it's an amazing thing that you're doing.
Right.
Yeah,
thank you so much.
Beautiful. I mean, you have the seminars now. I noticed online you have. Is it the careers, or is it it's a college, or what are some of the things that you're bringing?
Accelerate. I'm doing that once a month. Okay. The last Wednesday, I think it's every fourth Wednesday of the month. Okay. And it's until the end of the year. Okay. And it just talks about how to start, grow, and expand your business. So she teaches you the wheel of your business, getting that wheel started. Who do you have on your team? How do you operate your business and things like that? So it's a free class. You know, and then the ones that's coming, guess what? They get to graduate at the conference this year.
Nice.
They get a certificate. Yeah. So this platform is really to help help our people. We need it. We so need it. So we have the Accelerate. Every fourth Wednesday of the month until December. We also have the master classes, Black Businesswomen Rock master classes. We have the online business directory. You know what I'm saying? All of this stuff is like the services that I'm offering now, because someone helped me, and I'm paying it forward, and I want to help others.
Love it.
And we building more now. Have a business consultant, a board now that can help you if you have, you ready to start your business. Come on, we have what you need. We have the tools that you need. It's no excuse. You make an excuse.
In action, no excuse.
No
I love it. I love it.
Giving self excuses, no. No.
And that's not going to get you anywhere.
It's nowhere.
Nowhere. So how do we get a hold of you? Where should we go to sign up for all that stuff?
Yeah, just go to blackbusinesswomenrock.com. Everything is there. Instagram, BBWR Network. Twitter, BBWR Network. But we're there. I mean, blackbusinesswomenrock.com. Just go there. Sign up for free.
And they can sign up for the newsletters there as well.
For free. You know, if you want to spotlight your business, reach us at blackbusinesswomenrock.com. We'll spotlight your business, you know. So yeah, I'm just pushing forward and gonna keep moving.
Yeah.
I love it.
And we're gonna come with you. I know I am.
Okay, I want y'all to
get on board.
Come on, yeah.
So now tell me about the event in November.
Okay, so November 17th and 18th, I'm doing 2 days. It's Marriott.
Okay.
And so Friday we're gonna have the workshops, which is come with your notebook pads and your pens and things like that. Learn about what we're gonna be sharing. You know, if you want to start your business, grow it, or whatever it is, pertaining to business, you can come and learn about it. Saturday is gonna be the conference and then the after party. So, you know, hey, we're gonna boogie it on out until Sunday. So come and have a good time with us. Great speakers, vendors, all you need is gonna be there. So come and hang out with me. See you there.
And they can sign up on your website.
Yeah, sign up, tickets and all is on the website.
Wonderful.
Go to blackbusinesswomenrock.com and you find everything there.
Fantastic. I love it. Well, this Black Business Women is rocking.
That's it. We rock, y'all.
We are rocking. And with that, I'm going to say thank you so much,
Natalyn, you're so welcome.
for joining me today.
Thank you.
As always, I want you guys to make sure that you always tune in to the positive side of the bad stuff. You can subscribe to me so you can definitely get this every single week. You know, season 3, we got 13 weeks coming, so sign up and tune in because I'm here to serve you as well.
Wow.
And as always, like I say to everybody on every one of my shows, at the end of it, I say to you, go, be, do.